Right, we're at towards the end of August, and we've had a good onion crop this year. Not one has bolted, which is good. The variety is Stuttgarter, so we pulled them last about 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm now gonna basically make out of a couple of pieces of wood somewhere for them to hang in the greenhouse to dry just for like a couple of weeks, and then we can cut them down, trim them up, and then bag them for later use in the year. And we've also got a good crop of grapes this year. There's going to be plenty on there, so I'm going to put the bit of timber across that far end there, and they'll dry out nicely, because we've got a week of wet weather, so they're not going to dry outside, so I'll get them hung in here and they'll dry out nicely. Okay, we've made this double thickness because I'm thinking once we get that full of onions, there's going to be quite a bit of weight on that, so we've just screwed it together both sides and the right length to span the greenhouse, and we're going to get some holes drilled in it, and I'm going to use wire to hold the onions on. Okay, I'm basically hanging them in bunches of 10. There's no exact science to this, I don't suppose. As long as they're off the ground and they're going to get air to them and it's nice and warm just to dry them off, I'm just working my way along. So it's looking alright. Okay, the rest of the onions, got quite a few smallish onions, 20, 30, I'm going to put in there, look, which basically is a wooden crate with a seed tray in the bottom and just some old grills out of a fridge, I think they were, just to keep them off the ground, off the bottom of the crate, get air to them, and they'll dry out nicely in there. Okay, so we've got our onions nicely hung up there to dry, and the smaller ones we've just got in our wooden crate there, off the ground, spaced out as much as you can, get plenty of heat to them, dry heat, for a week or so to dry out, and we'll come back and we'll have a look, see what we've got. Okay, these onions have had about 3-4 weeks in here now, and they've dried out lovely. So what we're going to do, we're going to trim them top and bottom, and get them bagged up, and that'll see us right then while this time next year. But, yeah. So let's have a go at topping and tailing some. Okay, top a cut. Just pull a few roots off at bottom and just peel off any bits that look obvious. Don't need to go mad, because that'll skin will protect them. That's about right, is that? You can always tell, because as you rub them like that, they start to peel off nice. And we're going to put them in a string bag, and they'll keep nice then in the garage, cool, dry place. So we'll get that bagged up. Right, we're all bagged up now, and we're going to store them again in our crate which has got the false bottom in. It's basically some mesh, heavy gauge mesh, which is a couple of inches off the floor in the bottom of there. So yeah, just to let a bit of air around them. So yeah, that'll see us through winter. Thanks for watching.